Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 meals that I eat every single week that are going to be awesome for weight loss, and I'm also going to be explaining why they're good for weight loss, because I hate it when people are like, this is my weight loss meal, and then they show like a 3,000 calorie day and you're like, what? Okay, so I'm going to try and avoid that. Stick around. So the first meal that I'm going to make is a broccoli risotto with some roast tomatoes on top. And I love this meal because it's coming into summer now and I can get tomatoes really cheap. So if you're not in summer, I'm sorry, but you just got to hold out to that. And the juice from the tomatoes is so good over the risotto. It doesn't take me very long because I use my crock pot, which is very similar to an Instant Pot. And I can just cook this and then walk away, go do something else, which is awesome as a busy mum. Alrighty, so the first thing that you want to do is put on your oven to 180 degrees Celsius and put that onto grill. And this is how we're going to do our tomatoes. After that, you want to get out a tray and use baking paper. Don't use oil. Oil is incredibly high in calories. It is not necessary for you. It is not a health food. And when you're trying to lose weight, you want to be in a calorie deficit. You do not want to be consuming high calorie foods that bump up your calories without adding any bulk. So ditch the oil, use some baking paper. Then you want to put your tomatoes on top. I like to put them face side up once I've cut them in half, because this is what's going to keep in those juices once they start roasting. If you put them down on the paper, you're going to lose all of that goodness. Crack on some salt and pepper and put them in the oven, and they are ready to go in about 10 or 20 minutes. Keep an eye on them. Don't try this at home. So Nick is going to, wash some rice. Just spilled a whole lot because
I shall lightly sprinkle it across the bench.
I just hate washing rice. I just hate it. So he's going to do that. How much do you do? 2 cups?
Do 2 cups.
2 cups of white rice and wash it.
In the little rice cup.
Rice cooker cup.
Yeah.
So we put the 2 cups of rice in.
2 cups of rice in.
So that's already been starting in there for a while with that onion, and then water.
We put 4.5 cups of water.
About 2 heads of broccoli. Put some chicken stock. This is the one that we use. It is vegan. Where's it say vegan?
Probably ripped it off.
Oh yeah, it is vegan. Okay.
I am putting 2 in there. Second one.
And put some of veggie stock, just a little bit in, and some cracked pepper. You want to put this on for 6 minutes in your crock pot or your Instant Pot, and you could do it on the stove. Just the regular way you make risotto, but ain't nobody got time for that around here. So 6 minutes.
As soon as the cooking is finished, you stop it and quick release all the pressure. So just let it vent.
Lots of broccoli in there.
Lots of broccoli.
Thanks for the combined effort. Cooking's a bit of a family affair here, eh?
It is.
And then afterwards I like to add in some baby peas. I normally have way more than this, but I just have beans in my freezer. I don't know why. I'm also going to add some beans now because I don't really need to cook much. And that's just going to add a few more veggies and a few more greens into our meal. I also like to mash up some avocado to put on top. So I just mash it on a board and sprinkle a little bit of pepper and salt in there. And easy as, don't even have to get out a plate. You guys ready to eat? Time to eat! Always a lot going on.
Serve me.
There's some beans in this. Tomato.
8 tomatoes.
Avocado.
Yay, tomato. Yay, avocado.
You want to get some spoons and stuff?
Yay. I need a bug.
Look at that juice. Look at that juice. I love it. So, is a meal like this, is this risotto as good as a regular risotto? No. It's a bit mushy, but it's really easy, and that's a main thing for me as a mum. And there's tons of non-starchy vegetables in here. If I had some, I would have had a salad with it, and I think that would have been amazing, but I just didn't have any fresh stuff, so I'll give it a taste test.
I saw my food too.
Yeah.
Picture.
With the tomato, honestly, with the juice from the tomato, like, this is just next level good. Would you agree, Nick? Mm-hmm. So, another meal that I eat every single week is sushi bowls. And I normally, how often do we have sushi bowls?
Oh, 2-3 times a week sometimes.
A lot. You guys love them, eh? So this is what I do. So all you do for this, like, I'm not going to show you how to do this. You can use Google. Cook up some rice. At the moment we've got brown rice, black rice, red rice, multigrain rice, whatever rice you want. And then the key to sushi bowls is lots of raw ingredients and lots of cooked up veggies as well. And we've got courgette here, zucchini with some herbs on it. And I'll also use broccoli in my broccoli steamer. And really any kind of veg that I have, mushrooms, whatever I want to cook up. This is a massive bowl, like it's a big bowl. This is probably 2 cups of rice, but what I'm going to do is mix up my food and also my daughter's in here as well, so, and then I'll put it into their bowls. Give it a mix with one hand, so I hope you appreciate this. Do you want to get some your seaweed?
Yeah.
Do you want to get some more avocado?
Me?
Yep. So for my daughters, I just want to give them a bit more avocado, which I'll put in their meals. Oh well. Alright, so now that I've given the kids their food, I'm going to eat mine. This is what it looks like. And I'm going to add in a bit of kimchi. I feel like the internet will destroy me for this, but for some reason we have these little packs of seaweed. We normally buy like a big pack of seaweed. But what I like about having the toasted seaweed is you can create like a sushi bowl like this. And then what I love to do is, and you can do it with the big packs, you don't have to buy these tiny ones. Get your seaweed like this and some chopsticks. And then put it over your rice and your veggies. And if you're good with chopsticks, which is hard doing at this angle, but look at that. Look at that. And this is how you basically make sushi, but doing it in a way easier way. Even you do the seaweed, eh?
Even me.
Yeah, why is your face like that colour, Morgs? Did you have face paint on?
Yeah, because I got it off.
Okay, so now you guys know that I eat sushi bowls. I mean, I think if you follow me on Instagram, you know I already eat tons of sushi bowls. But I posted a picture on Instagram with me eating. This is what I look like when I eat sushi bowls. And the funny thing that I found was so many of the comments were like, I can't believe you eat a salad with a spoon. This is what I eat with a spoon. Sushi bowls. Because you got the chopsticks and the spoon. So if you like funny, silly stuff on Instagram, it's also informative. Definitely go and check me out there if you're not following me already. And we'll move on to the next meal. So another meal that I do pretty much every week is burrito lettuce cups. And let's get into making them. And one of the reasons that I love these is you can pretty much use whatever veggies you have. I'm going to use real old second of Japanese sweet potato, grated up, and I'm going to use some courgette. You could also use broccoli. You could use any kind of sweet potato. You could use potato, you could use carrot. Really whatever veggies you have, use them. I like using one of these. I find it really handy to use a non-stick pan. If you don't want to, don't. So I want to give these a bit of a wash now. I've got some sweet potato. I'll grate them up. I got some courgette that I got from the farmer's market, and I'm going to wash this and grate that as well.
What I made.
Wow.
These are some of the giraffe stuff that I got from school.
This is cooking away nicely. It's getting soft. Okay, so this is what it looks like currently. All the beans, tomato in. Okay, so this is heating up now. I'm also going to put some leftover rice because the leftover rice just helps it to kind of like stick together a little bit more and it uses up my rice. Hey thief. Don't eat that, it's yuck. So this is what we've got. Guacamole mix came out like this. Jalapenos. And got a little bit of a hummus that I made, some tomato and lettuce cups and coriander. The devil's lettuce apparently. So good. Seriously. So good.
This is gonna be delicious. Ooh, that looks just like a sausage burger.
Sausage roll. Yum. Good.
Very, very nice.
Alright, so what the heck do I mean by a weight loss meal? So if you want to lose weight, whether you're on a plant-based diet or you're on a keto diet, whatever you're doing, whether you're over 50 and you're going through menopause or you've got PCOS, you must get into a calorie deficit to lose weight. There's no way around this. If anyone ever tells you that you can eat 5,000 calories a day and it just has to come from processed sugar or just come from carbs, they're dreaming. It's just not true. It's not how we work. So these meals that I've shown you, they are around 500 to 600 calories, like I said. So as one of 3 meals, that adds up to about 1,800 calories. So that's in a zone that for most women, okay, statistically, the average woman would lose weight, because most women statistically need about 2,400 calories to maintain their weight. That's just to stay flatline, not gain, not lose. So 1,800 calories is a 25% deficit from that base level. This doesn't mean that this is exactly you, but you're probably somewhere in this range, and it's a good place to start. So I don't count calories. The philosophy that I work on is how can I reduce from my starting point? Because if you are not losing weight right now, then you're maintaining your weight, right? Unless you're massively gaining weight, then yeah, we've got some other problems. But if you're maintaining your weight, then your only thing you need to really do to get into a calorie deficit is to reduce from your starting point, because you're at your maintenance calories now. You don't need to know what they are. So what would reducing your calories look like? It's going to look like you eating a ton more vegetables. It's going to look like you eating foods that are filling, so that you're not going to go off and binge every night. So these kind of meals are perfect for that. There's a lot more to this, and I describe a lot of it in my podcast and also my program Living with Plants, but I'm going to leave this here. I hope that this was helpful for you. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see from me, and I'll see you next week. Bye!